kuko nico kintu twebwe ino wacu dufise kiduteje imbere.
We are on the Rwandan-Burundi border, about to enter Burundi. The border is really quiet.
6 dead, dozens injured.
A lot of foreign states are advising against traveling to Burundi due to violence and unrest across the country, including a number of targeted political and military assassinations. All but essential travel is advised against, says the British Foreign Office. But coffee is essential, so this definitely classifies as essential travel, so we should be good to go. Our plan is to first go to Bujumbura. Next we head towards Bubanza, into the red zone where the advice is against all travel. Finally, we have safely arrived at the coffee region of Bubanza. And what a welcome! Wait, is this really the heart of Africa? Well, it has the right location, and looking at the map, Burundi even has the shape of a heart. This small, beautiful country is a paradise for coffee. Volcanic soil rich in nutrients, a favorable climate with plenty of rainfall, and the right altitude for premium coffee of up to 2,000 meters above sea level gives Burundi excellent conditions for coffee growing. Their best coffees have great acidity, a good body and balance, and citric notes with blueberry, passion fruit, pineapple and honey, as well as wild fruits and flowers. We have high hopes for this coffee hunt. We collected a lot of samples that we took back to the lab in Bujumbura for cupping. After carefully evaluating the samples, we had a winner. We then went back to Bubanza to meet the farmers behind the winning coffee.
Navukiye mu muryango zirima. Turamaze kubimenyera, nta ngorane ndende dufata mu kuhakora.
Valerie farms coffee together with her brother and father and some other neighbors.
Tukawikorera nk'ubu twe tugize umuryango turaja ngaha twese tugafata ibitenga amagunira tukikorera mu mavuko Kirundi tukabuzana ngaha mu ikawa.
Coffee farming in Bubanza is hard work.
Ubu byaroroshe kubera ari ngaho hafi kare byaratugora cyane kuko twafata urugendo rw'amasahane tuja kuri izindi ariko ubu ni hafi na hafi abamara umwanya munini mu nzira bamara amasaha abiri.
But despite Burundi being a coffee paradise, there are still challenges. The World Bank has rated Burundi as the poorest country in the world, with a GDP per capita of only $292. Compare this to the United States, who have a GDP of more than $59,000. And the US is not even at the top of the list. At the top, you find Switzerland, with a GDP of over $80,000. You need 275 Burundians to generate the same income as one Swiss. Switzerland also happens to be one of the countries that makes the most money from coffee, being home to some of the world's largest coffee brands, despite not growing a single bean of coffee. This illustrates what we believe is a fundamental flaw in the coffee industry. The coffee-producing countries produce a raw material with a high value potential. Foreign companies buy this raw material, they do the value addition, and they sell it at a high profit. None of this value returns to the coffee-producing countries, and it doesn't benefit the farmers nor the rest of the population.
Twifuza ko tworonka amafaranga y'ikawa aruta ya harubu kuko ubu naho turimbura mugabo agafaranga turonka ni gato cyane turabye imvune tugira mu gukorera ikawa
kugira ngo tikikore ko mu mfungurwa canke mu bintu by'ubuzima ku kwambara gushira abana ku mashure gacha bitugora umbure rero twashaka ikintu cyo kwisunonora kuvyereka igiciro cikawa kugira ngo tubeho natwe tugire n'abana bagira amagara meza.
That is why we are on a mission to change the coffee industry. By doing the entire value chain here in Africa, we make sure the value returns to origin and benefits people here. And then something surprising and unique happened. The thing is, these farmers, they have been doing coffee their entire life, but they have never tasted coffee. Fortunately, we have some coffee from Valerie's garden. This is actually something that we experience frequently on our coffee hunts. The coffee farmers have never tasted coffee. For us, it's a great privilege to be allowed to be the first to serve them coffee, their own amazing coffee.
bihinguye dusanga biryoshe ubona natwe tworonka ubuhinga bwo kuza turayikora ngo twimwe nawe iraryoshe gose
ni sawa byo bari nukuthi chiza unyoye ubwo nutkuya dikatuza washisa ko mwaje kutwere kuko natwe turahingu
murakoze kutugendera kandi mukaba mufise n'umwete wo kuza kutugendera mukabona igitegwa cyacu cika uko cifashe mukadushikira mu mirima mukabona ukwiri n'ukwisa natwe bwe tuzirima mukatubona bo turi twifuza ko no hanyuma muboza tuzanira n'abandi bakaza kutugendera kandi n'akarusho k'ikawa kakaduga ibeyi ikisononura kugira ngo natwe dutere imbere dutere intambwe bivanye n'igitegwa cyacu cikawa kuko nico kintu twebwe n'uwacu dufise kiduteje imbere bozotera imbere kuruta jewe ahondi kuko ikawa yobiduze kandi nabo barazikunda cyane kandi barazirima gose